All right, so right now I want to talk about this Cirkul water bottle that I just got. I've seen them around for a little bit and thought they were interesting, but finally got one here and I want to kind of go over it. So this is the 32-ounce one. It does have a lid here that you can unscrew and take off so you can fill it up. It's got a nice wide top there, so it's super easy to fill up. Screws on nicely here. It does have a nice handle here that you can hold and hook onto. Now the cartridges, so they're super easy to put in. So you'll get the cartridge in its packaging, you'll just take it out of the box, you'll pop it in here, and then you just screw it on. And they all have these little lids on it here, so now you've basically got an independent water bottle here every time. On these cartridges, on the top here, they have this like little rubber pieces, flaps here that need to be pushed in and out of the way. Also, on the bottom of the lid, there is this little gasket. Let me show you here. It's right here. There's a little gasket right there. And that was like shut, I guess, all the way. And all I did was push it a few times with my finger, and it must have opened it up a little bit, and that allows airflow so that it can actually get water out of it. So if you're having an issue with your Cirkul water bottle not working, take the lid off, mess with that little gasket there, and it should work. Now on the side here, it's got this little wing here on the lid, and it's just a dial, and you can turn it. And then on the cap here, it's got this little hole here, and on it, it says it goes from X, which means that when you have it on this setting, you will not get any flavor enhancement, and it goes all the way up to 9. So you can just turn it like you want, turn it there, and then it goes all the way up to 9, and 9 is going to be all the flavor enhancement. Let me try that. I actually haven't tried number 9. Ooh, that's a lot of flavor. So that's probably way too much for me. I like it around 3. That seems to be the right amount for me. So 9 is twice, 2 or 3 times as much as I have found that I like it. It's a cool feature that you can kind of adjust how much flavor enhancement you want. And the unique thing about that is that it keeps all of that flavor out of the water bottle itself. So assumably that means that inside here it's always going to be clean. I've had this with other water bottles where any flavor I put in it, everything ends up tasting like that. Now in this case, this is pretty much only a water bottle, so that shouldn't be an issue. But that is a feature there, so that's the nice thing, is that it's always going to keep it clean in there, and you don't have to worry about other flavors. As you switch out these little cartridges, you're not going to get competing flavors there, so that is a pretty cool feature. Overall, I'm loving it. It's got the little cap here that comes on the top here. Now the canister here will last, they say, up to 6 bottles at 20 ounces. So that is 120 ounces. So this is the equivalent of 6 20-ounce drinks. Now the water bottle itself here is 32 ounces. So that means it's going to be about 3.75. If you take 120 divided by 32, you get a 3.75. So around, 3.5 to 4 times you can fill this thing up and use one canister, but it also does depend on how much you use it. So for today, I've kind of switched it on and off. I was doing my workout here. I've turned it to the X, so I wasn't getting any flavor, and it actually does a really good job. Like, I'm not tasting any of the flavor. So I thought that was really impressive. And then now that I'm done with the workout, I'm going to turn it on to 3, and I might sip on that for a little bit throughout the day, and then I'll turn it off again later tonight when it's closer to bedtime and just drink water out of it. So it's really cool. I think it's going to last quite a while. And even when it's done, I can just use it here as a water bottle here with my little lid here to drink out of. So super cool design. I'm really impressed with it. Nice rubber bottom here so it doesn't slide around. And it is nice and heavy duty. This is a high quality water bottle, so I am fairly impressed with it. Anyways, overall, I think this is a winner, and I'm actually very impressed with the Cirkul water bottle here. I can't wait to try out some other flavors, and some of them actually do have caffeine in them as well, so you can pick and choose the one that's right for you.